What's good, YouTube? This your boy Chopper Style, and today we're going to be doing a spoiler review for Wonder Woman 1984. The best thing that this movie did by far was the Dreamstone and what it could do. It made the whole entire movie. You figure it gave Wonder Woman her boyfriend back, it gave Cheetah her powers, it gave the villain his powers, and he had the most perfect wish. Like, he wished to be the stone and have his power. So now he's going along and pretty much getting whatever wish he wanted. He's like, in Aladdin, the genie. You can't wish for more wishes. Well, pretty much that's what he did. He did like a Jafar. He wished to be the genie, and now he has complete control over almost everything. Like, yes, he has health effects from it, but honestly, he can just take whatever he wants, and in return, whatever he needs, he can get. And I see that he was able to make multiple wishes and all that, but I understand if he has power of the stone, he can kind of do what he wants. It just has to give a give and take. Whatever he gives, he must take something, whether it's for his benefit or whatever he wants. But he also he gave Cheetah a real nice gift. He gave her a wish without taking anything. So I guess he just had full power over being the stone. I can see how people can pick this movie apart a little bit by saying how, the powers from the stone changed once he had it. But I get it. He is the stone, so he controls what, is going to be good and bad. But just seeing the destruction that he was causing, I love how they captured that. Like, man, you just seen cities going on fire. Like, it got so crazy that people were appearing in places that they weren't previously before. Like, dude. And the one dude even said it. He's like, I could have sworn I was in a different spot, but now I'm here. And like, you just seen how wishes were taking place instantly. Like, the movie did a really good job with that. Like, it was crazy to see the destruction of the stone. I didn't even know Wonder Woman made a wish. Like, at first I'm like, oh, okay, she had to say a wish because how her dude gonna come back. And him coming back, man, the actor Chris Pine, man, he was such a great actor in this film. I liked some of the stuff he said was just hilarious. Like, we had a couple funny scenes came from him, and I was almost on the floor rolling at some of the stuff. Like the part with the clothes, he's like, ain't nobody wearing this. That was so funny, man. But I like his character. Like, he was like the good side of Diana that she didn't want to see. Like, he knew that he wasn't supposed to be alive. He knew what all happened, and he was living on borrowed time. He was just happy to see Diana and all that, but he knew with all the destruction that he had to go. And that scene was crazy. Like, the stone's power, it gives you whatever you want, but it takes your most prized possessions. It takes what you honor most, and it was her powers. And you could just feel where she's coming from. What she say? Everybody gets what they want. Why can't I get this just one thing? And like, you just feel bad for her. It's like you just want her to just be happy with him, but she can't have it. That's a normal superhero thing. You can't never find damn love. You gotta fight and shit. But it made a good story. Like, having tragic things like this in movies, it makes a good movie. That you need bad and you need good. You can't just have a goody two shoe movie, and you can't just have everybody dying. I think they did a good mix of good and bad. You need that to have, some power in the film. Now, I am confused at one part in the movie with Cheetah. Her first wish with the stone was to be like Wonder Woman. What was her takeaway? Like, I have to go back and watch the movie. Like, what did she lose? Even Wonder Woman asked her what she lose, and maybe I missed it. I have to watch it again, but what in the hell did she lose? I mean, she got a first wish with like nothing bad. Maybe we didn't see it, or we're going to see it in part 2. And then she got to be another wish to be Cheetah, and she got no takeaways from that either. Like, she got the gold end of the bargain for real. But I loved her character. I loved her character so much. I like how her powers kind of like crept up on her. Like, she didn't just get them all at once. She got more powerful as it went. At one moment, I kind of thought that she was draining Wonder Woman's powers for a minute. Like, I was confused when she couldn't break the lock and she was getting hurt. I'm like, hold on, I could have sworn Wonder Woman could like take stuff like this. What's going on? Then the movie explained it. I'm like, oh, okay. I thought the movie was pulling some BS for a moment. I'm like, dude, what in the hell? And then I thought she was going to have to fight the main villain being weak. I'm like, come on. Why I hate when movies do that? You have such a strong character that you got to weaken them to where they can actually take damage. I'm glad that they cleared that up pretty quick. But Cheetah's character, man, I wish we got to see more of them fighting. Like you got such a build up, and at the end you get that fight scene, and it was over so quick, in my opinion. Like, and also, damn, Cheetah was strong. I mean, I could have sworn the armor that Wonder Woman had could fight off, all these enemies or fight against the world. Cheetah tore that thing apart within no time at all. I mean, I read in the comics that her claws are super, super strong. Like, they're able to tear through anything. So maybe that's why, but still. I was built up on this armor being, like, sweet. And what did she do with the armor? I mean, it got, destroyed quick. I mean, it did save her from getting electrocuted in the water, but I mean, I don't know. The armor did something, I guess. Now, if you want to nitpick, you can get mad that Wonder Woman didn't know how to fly this entire time. But I have to say, I love how she learned how to fly in this movie. Seeing as how, the dude she loved was a pilot and loved flying planes. I love how they captured that with him, how he just loved to fly. Like he said, everyone's meant to do something. He loves to be a pilot. And I like that she learned from him. And that's what taught her how to fly. And that was amazing. Like when she was learning how to fly, I'm like, what? No, they ain't doing this. I'm like, I forgot she could fly. I like that they added that. I like the way they did it. I'm very happy that they aren't going exactly how they are in the comics. I mean, what's the point in going to see the movie if it's going to be a copy and paste from the comics? They got to change it up. I like if you change it up and make it believable and make it meaningful, then I think it's a good change. But when you make a change and you just gloss over like, oh, this is just how things are going to be, yeah, it's dumb. But I really like what they did with this film. They changed a couple things from the comics, but in a good way. I mean, the main villain, he was in the comics, but he already had psychic powers. That's what his power was. But in this one, he got it from the stone. I think that was good. I like how they did it. And he had a great wish of all. He wished to be the stone. So he pretty much had, psychic powers and manipulation. I mean, that's what he was doing, right? So it was very close to the comics, but not exact. I like how they did that. Wonder Woman's like wrist smash thing she does with her bracelets, that thing is so OP. My God, every time she does it, it just destruction everywhere. But when she did it against Cheetah and she spun through it, I was like, oh, hell no. That was sick, dude. We need more Cheetah. She was so sick, man. That fight scene is not that it was bad. It was just too damn short. The freeway scene or where she was running with the army cars. Man, that scene was phenomenal. I love the way they captured her running fast with the cars. That was insane, dude. And just how she flipped the one car from the bottom. Man, the action scenes in this movie were sick. I wish they had a little bit more action though, but the story was amazing. Now I wonder, you've seen Cheetah lose her cheetah form, but it's like, what is going forward? What is going to happen? You didn't see her denounce her wish. She didn't take it back. So therefore, she still kept Wonder Woman's powers. I guess that's what she has. I don't know. But I wonder where they're going to go forward with her character. I mean, you obviously see that she didn't die. Neither did the main villain. But I don't think he's going to do anything else. Maybe he will. I don't know. But Cheetah, I wonder what they're going to do with her. They kind of left her in this little bubble. And maybe they don't even know what they're going to do yet. But I really hope to see more of her, man. She's such a good character. I hope she finds some way to get her cheetah form back. I really like that. But the end credit scene, that was crazy. That was the same person that was wearing the armor before, the one that Wonder Woman was talking about. And she is the greatest warrior of all the Amazons. So if she's coming back, that must mean there's a big threat. Because I don't think she's going to be an enemy. Maybe she will be. Either she's going to be an enemy, which I hope she's not, or there is a huge threat coming. And Wonder Woman 3 is going to be insane. Also, Wonder Woman got her a new boo. Because Steve, even though he died, he portrayed this new person when he was brought back to life. And I like what they did there. Because that person in real life or in real time was just like Steve. I guess, there's enough people in the world where there's someone who was very close to who you actually are in your personality, but y'all just look different. And that's how she got him. It might not have looked like him, but everything else was very, very similar to almost the same. So her meeting him later on in the movie, it lets you know that he's going to be a good match for her. So where are they going to go with this going forward? I don't know. I'm not going to lie. Like, I kind of did like her not having a relationship, but at the same time, her having one, I don't know how it's going to go forward. I mean, it worked well this whole time. I mean, with part 1 and part 2, she pretty much had a boyfriend and it worked. So hopefully with this guy, they find a way for it to work. I don't think she's going to jump right into it because, you know, she don't want to hurt him, or she doesn't want it to get used against her. But I do think they're going to have some type of relationship going forward, or else why would they have teased it, right? But it's good to see her have some sort of a happy ending. But we have to wait to the next film to see how it's going to really go. But this is it for the spoiler review. If you liked it, could you please give me a like, comment, subscribe. Chopper Style out.